Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today on this channel is of course Terrifying Tuesday. And on Terrifying Tuesday we talk about all things horror. And today we have to talk about the Friday the 13th fan film, Never Hike Alone 2. So this is our non-spoiler review of Never Hike Alone 2. Let's jump right into it. Never Hike Alone 2 is a sequel to Never Hike Alone, but it is also a sequel to Never Hike in the Snow. It blends the two of these films together, although actually you don't need to watch either one of those films to fully understand this film, as it does incorporate it pretty decently into the plot. For a fan film, this is both a standalone film as well as its intended sequels to their other films. Never Hike Alone 2 takes you through some of the same events that happen within Never Hike Alone. We go through Tommy Jarvis's point of view in this movie, and Tommy Jarvis is of course played by Thom Mathews in this movie, which is great. He is my favorite Tommy Jarvis actor. I really do think he does an amazing job as Tommy Jarvis, and to see him come back and embrace this role over and over again for fan films is wonderful. And this film does deliver some pretty violent kills. So if you are a fan of the original Never Hike Alone or its quasi-sequel, Never Hike in the Snow, I do recommend you check this one out as well, because it really does deliver. It feels like it is a Friday the 13th film in a lot of ways. The actors in it are amazing. They do a wonderful job of making it all seem like it fits within the Friday the 13th world. And I so don't want to give too much away, because seeing this film kind of makes you want to go back all over again and watch the Friday the 13th films, especially watch part 6 and then watch these. And it feels like this is a direct sequel to Jason Lives. And it's so wonderful to see this little trilogy of films that feels like it is that direct sequel to Jason Lives come to life, and come to life in such a way that it really does deliver, where a lot of the Friday the 13th films that came after Jason Lives didn't deliver for everyone. Now, I personally enjoyed all of them, but I do have to be honest, they didn't deliver for everyone, and that's okay. Friday the 13th is one of those movies that either it's a hit or a miss for a lot of people. There's some films of it that people say they absolutely love, and others that they absolutely hate. I do feel that if you enjoyed part 6, you're definitely going to be down for this. The murders, all the gore in this movie is top notch. The fear that they set up in the movie, just everything about this movie, all the suspense, it's really wonderful and fun. It's a great ride. And it's about movie length too. It is an hour and 12 minutes. And that's almost movie length. Now, granted, we live in the world right now where a movie can be up to 2.5 hours long or 3 hours. I don't ever think we're going to get a 3-hour or 4-hour Jason movie. So having it be sort of this same length as what you would expect from a Friday the 13th film in general is wonderful. Alright, not only does it bring back Tommy Jarvis to be the main hero of this movie, but it brings back other people that were in the Womp Stomp movies and really hammers in that this is a sequel to all of those. I would not be too sad if this YouTuber, this channel, Womp Stomp Films, was able to actually take over the Friday the 13th franchise. I wouldn't be disappointed. Give them a bigger budget than what they have there, and I feel that this is something that could really benefit a lot of Friday the 13th fans, because the guy who's behind the channel really seems to understand what makes Jason Voorhees scary when he wants to make him scary. And he really does seem to want to pay homage to all the things that came in the past within the Friday the 13th franchise. And I personally found myself enjoying this movie from start to finish. So I know this is a fan film, and we're talking about this fan film instead of an actual Friday the 13th film, but I cannot stress to you enough just how much this could have been a legit theater presentation. It is better than some of the slasher films we get from time to time. It is on a bit of a shoestring budget, but I don't feel that that shoestring budget is really, really horribly done. If you gave him the budget of a big studio, I would imagine that this film would be just amazing. And seeing the things that he does with these characters, and even the character development in this movie, is great. Now, I had never watched the Never Hike in the Snow movie before I saw this one, and I didn't have to. I didn't have to because once I was introduced to the characters from that movie, I was kind of like, okay. I didn't even know that that was a thing, and then I watched it afterwards, and the character development that they set up in this film was enough for you to care about those characters. You go back and watch them in the intended order, and then you just kind of care even more about those characters. I think it's a really awesome little trilogy that they have completed here, and I hope that Womp Stomp Studios, Womp Stomp Films, if you will, I hope they continue to bring us Jason content. So go support their channel because they are amazing. They have some amazing fan films on there that you definitely should check out this Halloween. And if you have seen it, I want to know what you guys think. Alright everybody, make sure you're leaving us a comment in the comment box below. We want to know what you guys think. Share this video with all of your friends so they can be a part of the conversation as well. Make sure you hit that like button. It's free. It helps the channel. We appreciate it. Miko says we need more subscribers, and Miko would never lead you wrong. So then go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button while you're down there so you don't miss a single video we do. And then friends, at the end of the day, I know it, you know it, and Miko knows it. Fandom is family.